Hello, and welcome to A VO's Journey. My name is Anthony Pica, and this show is all about helping the new and upcoming voiceover artists grow their business, sidestep all of the crazy things that I seem to step on. It is a lovely Monday. What day is today? The 21st of September. We are almost done with the third quarter. It is hard to believe going into the fourth quarter. And, with that in mind, I wanted to talk to you today about what exactly are you doing to grow your business for future growth? So basically, reading this book, and it's called The Marketing Strategy. It's called The Growth Marketer's Playbook. And, I love to read books on marketing and so forth. So I was reading this book, and, it's talks about, as we build our business, are we building a business that is based on our ability to grow, or are we building something that doesn't really have a lot of growth potential? And are we thinking in that mindset of how do we grow beyond ourselves? Now, I think in our line of work in voiceover, we run into the challenge of thinking, this is a service and it's based on my voice. And I don't want to be an agency and I don't want to deal with other people's voices. I just want to do my voice. So, logically then we would say, well, then there is a cap on how much I can do, right? Unless I do something else like coaching, but I don't want to coach, or, maybe if I do something like make some sort of product, but I don't want to do that. I just want to do voiceover. However, how do I grow my business? I'm spending all this time marketing, getting work. And then when I get work and I get busy, right, then I spend all my time doing voiceover. And then all the marketing I was doing stops because I have to do all this voiceover work. So where's how do I grow beyond where I am now? So, the idea as I was reading this book is when we are actually looking at our business, stepping back, looking at it from a strategic standpoint, right? Are we thinking from this of the fact of how could I leverage the actions that I know I need to take in order to get more voiceover work? Meaning that, if I'm making $2,000, $3,000 a month, how do I get to $4,000, $5,000, or $6,000 a month? All right. Maybe I'm swamped right now because, 3/4 of my day is actually spent sending emails, making updates, sending proposals, doing buyer requests, adding samples, et cetera, et cetera. And then the other quarter of my day is actually spent doing the voiceover work that I need to do. But how can I if I do more marketing, I'm going to get more my business. I'm already swamped. So all these things go through your mind. How do you actually manage all this and grow with the idea in your mind that growth and future growth is the objective here, right? So my recommendation is, and moving forward in this thought process, is that you step back and think, okay, well, maybe I need a piece of software that helps me step away from doing all of the manual things that I have to do, even if it's punching a bunch of buttons. Like maybe the emails I'm sending out, maybe I should use a program like Mailshake, where I can put in lots of emails and it sends the emails for me, follows up for me, categorizes them, shows me who's opened and who's not opened, who's a warm lead and not a warm lead. Do you see what I mean? Like maybe there's software there that I can use. Maybe there's software there's CRM, there's other CRM software, right? Where there's actually managing your customers and everything that are coming in. Maybe there's maybe a VA. All right, or a PA, right? A virtual assistant or a personal assistant, maybe getting someone to be able to do things for you, like things that you already know how to do, but they are limiting the time that you can actually do more work. See, what I'm trying to get at is that it's the growth process in mind. Like, and I've said this before, I don't know what other video it was, but, and I listen, I'm one to talk because I run into the same problems all the time. If you had double the work tomorrow or triple the work, could your business handle it? Now you might say, yeah, I'm ready for it, Anthony, but think about it. Let's say you had all the business you ever wanted tomorrow. could your business realistically handle finishing all that work in the time frame that you're supposed to, like in maybe it's a day's work, all right, and it's triple what you're used to or what you planned in your day. Could you handle that? All right, and could you handle it well and get those people to come back, go to bed, finish your day on a regular work basis, go to bed, get up, do it all over again, and could you continue to sustain that and then grow even further? A lot of us, including me, are like, well, not really. I need to work on that. And just thinking from the mindset of, we're going in the fourth quarter, in this last 3 months of the year, how can I look forward into 2021? All right. And I know most of us are anxious to get to 2021 and leave 2020 behind us. But, how can I, when I'm moving into 2021, what is the growth things that I can implement that's going to allow me to actually free up more brain power, more time so that I can actually grow? All right, and some of these things I've listed here, looking at software, we've talked about Hootsuite in the past, which is a piece of software. Well, it's not software. It's a website that allows you to schedule posts for your social media. Right, you can schedule posts on all over social media a week, 2 weeks, a month in advance, so that you're not stuck on social media all day long, because that is possible. Okay, there's I just talked about Mailshake. There's CRM platforms out there. There's platforms to actually find leads. There's lead magnet platforms. There's sites like Upwork and like Fiverr and like these places that you can go and hire virtual assistants or PAs to help you with work. Guru.com, where you can post jobs. All right. And people get a chance to bid on them for you to see what you want. You could do all sorts of things to increase your productivity. Right. It's not taking on employees. It's paying contractors like people pay us. All right. So I just for a moment, step back and look at your business and say, hey, I'm going to look at my business a little differently right now for the next 30 minutes. And I'm going to think strategically about my growth plan. How do I grow? How do I grow from $500 a month to $1,000? How do I grow from $50 a month to $200 or $500, right? How am I growing? How do I plan to grow? So you've got to plan for that, and you got to plan to be able to handle it when it comes. Because here's the rub, and I'll leave you with this. If we cannot sustain continuous growth in our business, we will fall apart. Our business will die a slow and painful death. Because if you are just staying still, you're not moving forward. You've got to be able to sustain growth. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your time. Please take a moment to like, subscribe. And also, we are offering some amazing demo services from a VO's journey right now. I have a team of people that work with me, and we help you from everything from your scripts to coaching to actually, putting the whole production together. And we're having a blast. We've been working with a lot of voice actors. So if you're interested, there'll be a link below, or you can go to our website at vosjourney.com. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. You have a wonderful Monday. I'll talk to you soon. Goodbye.